Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna tell you how to clone any website that you wanna clone. So today's example we have taken Netflix.com. Today we are gonna tell you how to clone a website you desire. So when we look at this website of Netflix.com, we see developers have put in a lot of effort to make it look this classy. But when we wanna clone a website like this, we don't want to think it as a whole. We want to think it block by block. So if I want to start cloning this page, I will not try to make clone this page alone together. I would just start by this logo. Then I will start to the nav bar and I'll go to the background image. Then slowly. That's how you clone a website. And the second thing you want to look is understand what has been done. So as you see, there is a dark overlay on the background. So if you don't know how to do a dark overlay on a website, you should search on Google, figure it out, and look at some documentation or ask anybody you can, so you can understand how to do a dark overlay. So there are many ways you can create a div with RGBA color, and you can do that. So the trick I have used here is RGBA. So this is the Netflix.com website. And the other thing you want to see is, as I have inspected it, and you have to go slowly and inspect it website place by place. So you found some content here. So as you can see here, I found the background image of the Netflix.com, and I can just click on save image as, and I can save it to my computer to have some assets. So this is how you clone a website and you get things you want. And if you can't find it out by doing inspect, you can always take a screenshot by using the snipping tool. And if you use this Google Dev to Chrome Dev Tools properly, you can understand a lot of things. And the first thing that we want to also notice is we should definitely make the website responsive. As you can see, the Netflix.com is very responsive, so we should also take care of responsiveness. So when it comes to responsiveness, people use media queries, and media queries are not bad at all. But in modern web development, we should media queries only when there is a major breakpoint. So and how we can do it, we should use responsive units instead of using pixels. You have to use pixels at the end, because there is a lot of things that you have to do, but we have to focus minimum on pixels. We should use view width, VW, VH, percentages, and etc. in all those responsive units to make our website responsive, and use media queries only when it is needed. And you can also use something known as clamp. So clamp in CSS is a type where, let me just show you. The clamp CSS function restricts a value within a specified range, ensuring it remains between a minimum and maximum limit. It's particularly useful for creating responsive design, especially for properties like font size, width, padding, and margin. So this is the syntax of using clamp. You will use the clamp function. You will have the minimum value. This shows the text or the column or the padding or whatever the unit you are using should never go below this minimum value. So let it be 1 rem, 1 px, and here is the preferred value what you want it to be. That the ideal value you should have, and here is the maximum value that this should never exceed. And one catch that I want to give you, that I have learned by using this, is that give the minimum and maximum value very accordingly. Because if you give minimum values very low, at when you see the end result and product, you will see that your text or your margins have a zoom in effect, which is not good. So always have the minimum values and maximum values according to the design you want to create. So as I have showed you the clamp and everything, and yes, one other thing, REM. REM units and EM units should be also your priority when creating something, because these things create a lot of responsive web designs. And if you follow my principles and what I have told you and just start creating your first project, you can get something like this. So this is what I have created by copying netflix.com through HTML and CSS, and this may be not pixel perfect, but it resembles a lot like netflix.com, and the source code of this project will be in the comment section and you can look at it. And that's how you clone websites. And if you want to know more about cloning website and how to clone this whole Netflix page, you can comment down and we may make a video about it. Thanks. I should sign off.